Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, I want to talk to you about the fighter that fought Adrian Broner most recently, Emmanuel Taylor. What impresses me and kind of has me as a fan of this guy is when I started to research him and look at his box rec and so on. Emmanuel Taylor basically has now fought four really well-known fighters. In his last four fights, he's fought four well-known fighters. He's fought Emmanuel Taylor, who he happened to knock out in the 8th round. He fought a very competitive fight against Chris Algieri, even though it was a unanimous decision on all three judges' scorecards in Chris Algieri's hometown. I gotta admit, though, that he put on a pretty competitive performance. You know, up to the 7th round, you know, it was an even fight. Chris Algieri pulled away, I think, in the 8th and the 9th, but I think Emmanuel Taylor took the 10th. So it was a pretty competitive fight. And the same thing could be said for Adrian Broner. It was a competitive fight. He made it competitive against Adrian Broner. Of course, Adrian Broner did knock him down in the 12th, but then again, if you really think about it, Kareem Mayfield knocked him down in the 8th. Victor Ko knocked him down in the 4th. You know, a number of other fighters before him knocked him down. Victor Ko was the first guy to knock him down, and Kareem Mayfield was the second. Adrian Broner is the third to knock him down. But in two of those three fights, he was able to come back from a knockdown, stop Victor Ko, and dominate Kareem Mayfield even more. So, like, knocking down a guy like Emmanuel Taylor seems to inspire him. Kind of like if you knock down Marcos Maidana, he comes back stronger. Or you knock down Lucas Machisa, he comes back stronger and harder. So that's the kind of guy Emmanuel Taylor is. And I would have been amazed to see what would have happened if that fight could have gone on a little further with Adrian Broner. So I'm definitely an Emmanuel Taylor fan. And like I said, you know, here he is fighting Adrian Broner in what I think was his best performance ever. And then he fought Kareem Mayfield, dominated Kareem Mayfield. There was some headbutting going on. Okay, but he definitely took Kareem Mayfield out of his game. Kareem Mayfield usually takes 2 steps back, then he comes forward at you. 1, 2, and there he's going to come forward right about here. See? And mainly he has his right hand. That's his major weapon. And Emmanuel Taylor was able to take that away in the later rounds and just stalk Kareem Mayfield. This is the early rounds, but basically Emmanuel Taylor took it over right about here. You're going to see something a little different. See, he's stalking Kareem Mayfield, stalking him, pressure fighting him, stalking him, and Mayfield has no answer for that, and that was basically the fight. And with Victor Ko, he just got knocked out there, and you see Emmanuel Taylor just being happy. And they probably might show the replay, or they may not, or they probably have already. Let's see. Oh, here's the replay right here. Or is it? No, this is real time. Sorry, my bad. This is 6th round. Okay. But you can see he's really starting to put the beating on KO. Chris Algieri, here he is getting away with the win. But I just want to show you a clip from the fight if I can, somewhere in here. Look at him. See? Algieri's boxing the daylights off, but they're not really hitting and scoring on one another that often because they both have good defense. See? Pretty good boxer. So you guys go on YouTube and check out Emmanuel Taylor. Pretty good boxer. I'm a fan.